I just waking up myself, but I just let you all know I'm doing good today. Today is Friday. Thank goodness. I survived the week. But today I am going to enjoy staying home because it's the weekend. I just don't like to do a lot of things. I'm just going to plan enjoy the a peace and quiet weekend. But on Sunday, my wife and I are getting two new cats. Two.
I'm back here, baby.
That's the wife back there. See, wait for us. See, that's her.
Yeah, I'm actually.
There, you see her, what she looks like now. Wow.
I'm actually keeping an eye on his account on my phone.
But I just want you all to know I am have a good morning so far. I'm just sorry to say I'm doing all this early, very early today, but I just want you all having a wonderful time this weekend. I hope so you guys do also. Just me, I'm going, like I said, I'm going to relax. Let me hear what your guys' plans are. I hope so. You guys have safe time together, everyone. Me, I'm going to spend time with the wife and our new cats because they are need to bring. They're just babies. They're little kittens. We don't. One is a calico. The other one we don't. But it's going to be nice to have cats in with us again because I miss her Fluffy because Fluffy was my service animal. But when we go see the doctor next month, I'm going to we're going to get the service animal paperwork again because cats are do a lot more than you think. They when you have high blood pressure or diabetes, they do help you control it. That's one thing I read somewhere. But otherwise, I just want to know anything exciting with you guys. Me, I'm just being here in Fayetteville, Arkansas, but I'm we're looking forward soon. We're looking forward to move out of Arkansas and back to Virginia, where I come from. We're not going back to the where Janice has come from. She's from the state of Washington.
Yeah, I was going to say, if you would love to know, I'm from the state of Washington. That's where we met.
Many years ago.
But we do have a account to explain his and my life. So if you want, follow that account.
Yeah. But my son still lives up there, and my daughter.
And nephew.
And nephew. But I'm trying to get my family to wake up and smell the coffee instead of being in Spokane to deal with crime and all the drug scene and everything, to come back home to me and their mom, stepmom. But they don't call her stepmom.
Some of them don't.
They call her mom. Especially my little boy Miko.
He's tall.
He's still my baby.
Yeah, I know.
My granddaughter and grandson call her Grammy because that's one thing she is very. They love her with all their hearts, because their Grammy is the world. But I'm wrapped around my granddaughter's little finger.
That's no lie.
Whatever my little granddaughter wants me to do, she knows her grandpa does. I will do what she tells me to do. I'm like to say something about that. I'm a sucker for her because she's my first grandchild. And I am so happy to have my granddaughter because my granddaughter is very very sweet and lovable. I'll tell you something about her. There was one time I was talking to three different guys, three different people. Well, I was getting tired of talking to these three, but these three are kept nagging and nagging and nagging. So Janice brought Harley to me, and she asked me, "You have a choice, them or this little girl?" Well, I picked my granddaughter, and I carried her back, and then all of a sudden, before we walked away, she was stuck her big tongue out and said, like that. And I asked, well, after we left him, I asked Harley, did you stick your tongue out him? No, Grampy, I'm innocent. But her little, then the wind blew and her horn showed. But she is my pride and joy. I would never trade her in for nothing. I just miss them good old days some days. But she's older now, but her mind is a child.
So
But I still love my little baby girl. She's still, but her mama, rest her soul. But Harley knows that her grandpa will always protect her. No buts in their no in the butts. She loves kitties. That's why. That's one thing about her mama. Her mama always made sure she needs her grandpa, but her grandpa is always there. But I just sometimes I feel like I'm all alone, but besides Janice. But I know she's there with me and my son Miko and my grandson Tyler and my nephew. They're all with me in my heart. I am always very happy to see them. I close my eyes and I could hear their voices. And especially Tyler, when he was growing, my grandson Tyler was growing up, it's funny because my grandson is very tall and he never doesn't play basketball. He doesn't like sports that much. But he loves old movies. I mean old movies, black and white versions. So does Harley because they got hooked on him because of me. But they're one of their favorite movies of all time. There's two of them. One is called Yankee Doodle Dandy. That's with James Cagney. The other one is a color version, a color movie. It's you know, color how TV is now. But the movie is called The Glenn Miller Story. It's with Jimmy Stewart and June Allison. They love them kind of movies. I don't know why, because they're from a time where young kids like to up to date version movies. But my two grand, they love old classic movies like. But that's good because they even like to read. They even like to color like their grandpa, and they love to do things not like normal young kids. They're young, but they're old enough, but they are always like to watch old shows like Adam 12, Dragnet. all the 70 shows. But that's weird. I know that's going to sound weird, but I don't. Maybe it's because their mothers got them hooked on shows like that when they were growing up. But otherwise, I am going to enjoy talking to you guys more on live instead of doing
Videos.
videos because I'm starting to warm up to doing live. I could tell I feel coming more alive. But right now, I like to say you guys have a wonderful weekend, and I'll talk to you very soon. And be kind and loving to each other, and I'll see you on Monday. Bye.
Okay, so you like this active?
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead. Press done.